Hola. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hello. Wake up out there. Oh,
It's Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia. It's Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia. It's Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia. It's Lady Leticia. Leticia. Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia.
woo, hello.
It's Lady Leticia.
Welcome. Hello, Marie. Hello, highly sensitive. Hello, Snowdrop. How are you guys doing? Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the United States. There has been a protest. Oh, let me just give you guys a moment to get in and get all so nest in here. Hiya, do. Are you guys having a wonderful, lovely day? If you're not, tell yourself that you are and change it. Everybody should be having a beautiful Sunday. We may go have brunch. They're upstairs playing. Playing school. Kara's the teacher. Anyway. Hello, hello, hello. A lot has happened. A lot has happened. Okay, so since I'm on my diet, highly, Snowdrop. I think we're going to our favorite brunch place that we go to all the time.
It's Lady Leticia.
Oh, you are? How was it, Snowdrop?
Leticia.
The earlier live. Yeah, it was.
Lady Leticia.
I'm gonna have some whole grain
Lady
toast
Leticia.
and order bacon, 2 slices of bacon. I normally get an egg and French toast, but it's just too much food, and I'm trying to lose weight. So yeah.
It's Lady Leticia. Leticia.
Oh, Marie, that just sounds so relaxing. Uh-oh, my internet just did like a freeze, like a spaz out.
Lady Leticia.
It did a spaz out. That's the only word I could come up with. All right, guys, we're about to get into it. Get into it and talk about it.
Lady Leticia. Lady Leticia.
Let's give them something to talk about. I like that song. I only a start. The judge was live too. Oh, Judge Shady Court. Okay. Eggs is good protein and will fill you up. The bacon will be good, but will not fill you up. So maybe I should get an egg too. That's probably what I'll do. I'll get an egg and just one. I only want one egg. An egg, whole grain toast, and bacon, or just two bacon and toast. The judge had a Sunday service. Was it good? I wish I could go. She said we can use her commentary. The judge said we can use her stuff.
Lady Leticia.
Yes. It was good.
Lady Leticia.
It was good. Snowdrop. The judge had a Sunday service, says Snowdrop. Wow. Hello, Freeze. Grand rising to you too. Avocado and egg. Good and filling. Oh.
It's Lady Leticia.
Thank you.
Leticia. Lady Leticia.
I'm gonna have to check out George Shady Court.
It's Lady Leticia.
Definitely, definitely, definitely.
Leticia. Lady
A worship service. Okay. Thank you, Snowdrop. Highly sensitive says, Snowdrop, I'm hungry and I've already had breakfast. You know what? I find that when I eat their breakfast for brunch, I'm hungry a couple of hours later. I don't know what that is. Oatmeal with raisin. I like raisin and walnuts. And mashed bananas to sweeten it. Oh, okay.
It's Lady Leticia.
Add flaxseed for more omega-3, says Priest, and it's only 10:43 a.m. Said Holly Sensitive. What you gonna go get you a snack, girl? Sensitive, you gonna go get you a snack? A scrambled egg sandwich sound yummy. I like to make my scrambled egg with real butter, and it just gives the egg a different flavor altogether. Have you ever used real butter for your eggs? Like scramble. So, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you've been hearing about the protests around the world in the United States. Okay, word on the curb is that this was the biggest protest in history. That speaks volumes. I've never seen it like this before. I'm going to show you some footage of this protest and how it went down. I wonder what's going to happen now. Like, did this administrative get the message that the people are trying to send? People do not want a dictator. He's taken away Medicaid, food stamps, like Section 8 and all of that, all those programs that, single mothers need to help them. Not even single mothers, people with illnesses, whatever you want to call it, people in need of that services is being removed. So it's some stuff going on over here in the United States, okay? And word on the street is it ain't getting any better anytime soon, okay? Let me pull up. I do want to talk about Andrew a little bit. Poor Andrew. He is on the outs. Hello, DD. Hello, Lisa. Welcome, and we're happy to see you. All right, I pulled it up. Let's look and find out what's going on with our country. Let's find out what's going on in America. Breaking freaking news. Protesters everywhere. I saw my mom yesterday and she said, honey, I was going to go protest, but I had to come to the party. I said, yeah, I understand, Mom. I know you want to be a part of the movement. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. This is saved. Where did I save it at? Where is my... There it is.
We have a major win for the No King's Day protest and a major loss for this administration.
Let me just show you the footage of some of this that is just insane.
Thanks for being here. I'm Michelle Medina. That breaking news across the nation. No King's protests are underway, including right here in San Diego. We have live crews from the North County to downtown this morning. We are also covering a major event in the North County. Cam Pendleton welcoming the vice president of those rallies. Things got underway at 10 o'clock. They started with a few speakers talking to the crowd. You can see the crowd now. Those speakers have wrapped up their comments. They are getting ready to march. This is expected again to be the largest protest in the county. We had a very large one back in June. And while there are no official numbers of exactly how many people are out there this morning, it does look like a very big crowd. At Waterfront Park, that crowd again is growing. Let's turn things now to our political reporter, Joey Safchak. She's been out there throughout the morning. Joey, what are people saying?
Michelle, your timing could not be better. The crowd is just beginning their march this way. And
We have a major win for the No King's Day protest and a major loss for this administration. This is according to New York police. I'm going to put a tweet right up here on the screen. The majority of the No Kings protests have dispersed at this time and all traffic closures have been lifted. We had more than 100,000 people across all 5 boroughs peacefully exercising their First Amendment right, and the NYPD made 0 protest-related arrests. And this is the trend across the entire country. As you can see, I'm joining you from the downtown LA protest in Southern California. This has been completely peaceful. There's not been a single disturbance. To be completely candid, I was even worried coming here, given the spate of violence that's occurred across the country and the rhetoric that's been amped up at the hands of Donald Trump and his administration. But this has been completely peaceful, and it's a blow to this administration because they're relying on this idea that this entire No King's Day protest is some Antifa-filled hate rally, and that the left is just filled with domestic terrorists who are seeking to destroy things and hurt people. And clearly, when you have their rhetoric contrasted against what we're actually seeing in real life, when not just thousands, not just tens of thousands, not just hundreds of thousands, but millions of people across the entire country and more than 2,600 communities in the United States have come out, and we're not seeing even a single arrest in the biggest jurisdictions like New York City. We're not seeing a single instance of violence like here in downtown Los Angeles. Then that is a testament to the fact that not only is the left a peaceful movement, but it goes to show that what Republicans and Donald Trump are doing is trying to weaponize their rhetoric against people, to manipulate their supporters into thinking that everybody on the Democratic side of the aisle, everybody in the pro-democracy movement is just dangerous and wants to hurt you, when in reality, it just goes to show that he relies.
Donald Trump was saying that Antifa was down there. They were being rowdy. Protesters were getting on the end, that we needed to get the National Guard. So Donald Trump had been tweeting all day about this protest. I don't think he was very happy about it. Okay.
Relies on division to keep his movement up. He relies on demagoguery to make sure that people can flock to him. He needs to other people. He needs to tell the right that the left is this violent mass movement against them. But in reality, this is what it looks like when you have tens of thousands of people who take to the streets and there's no violence whatsoever. And yes, I'm sure that there are people from the right here. I'm sure that there's people from the center here. But again, a completely peaceful movement, not just here in Los Angeles, but across the country. And so that is a big loss for a Trump administration that relies on these optics that one side is dangerous to give themselves this sense of moral superiority when trying to use that as a pretense to send the troops.
That right there was the No Kings protest in Los Angeles. All in all, over 7 million people showed up to protest across the United States. It was the largest single day of protest in the history of the United States, and Donald Trump is not handling it well at all. He is just losing his mind over the success of these peaceful No Kings protests. I'll play for you this B-roll right here. These are real posts that Donald Trump was making late last night on his social media account. I think he thinks this is how he's going to intimidate the peaceful protesters. He posted this AI video of a King Trump fighter jet dumping feces on peaceful protesters. And
did you see that? No, not you, sweetheart. Red alert. Oh my God, I can't believe what I just saw. Did you guys just see that plane dumping poop out of the plane, and poop was flying on the protesters? I know, this is our president. This is the president of the United States of America. Come on, guys. The president don't supposed to be doing that. He's supposed to be a patriot. He's supposed to allow us to have freedom of speech and protest in peace, not throwing poop on us. from a plane. Look at this. This is disgusting. Look at this. This is what he tweeted. This is what, not tweeted, because he has his own platform. This is him in a plane, okay? He's in a plane, right? And next thing you know, he's dropping stuff on
Trump fighter jet, dumping feces on.
Look at this. I wish I could show my husband real quick. Honey, if you have a moment, come look at this. Okay. Yes. With him in the plane? With the crown? You saw it? He's supposed to be the president. Ziggy Lee chick with the crown, hello. And exactly why his own party is starting to turn on him. They ain't turning fast enough. They ain't turning fast enough. This is as low as he can get it. He is not. This is a big no-no. Why is this wrong? Can we start there? Why is this wrong for the president of the United States? Yes, we. What is wrong with that? Snowdrop. He didn't already got in trouble. He didn't already got in trouble. No sticker or no gummy bear for him. No gummy bear for you. She said, you didn't do great, so you don't get a gummy bear. But I get a gummy bear. Mommy says, I get it. Baby says, mommy says, I get it. I get a gummy bear. Look, the teacher said that I get a gummy bear. Erica's always getting in trouble at school. What the? Look at this. This is the president. I'm sorry, guys. I'm expecting more. I'm expecting more from him. This is just, you would never see Joe Biden doing something like that. No stickers, no tickets, no gummies. Bear, poor daddy. Naughty corner. Mm-hmm. He's been in time out before. Yes. He's been in a naughty corner before. I have too. I've been in the naughty corner, but I'm her best. That's what she called me. You're my best. Yeah, not fast enough. Funny ado. This president is, I think this is one of the worst, it's not a good look. It sends a message. It's saying something about who is in power. And this doesn't look good. He's supposed to be the president. Shouldn't we expect more out of him and from him? Wow.
Peaceful protesters, and Harry Sisson was someone who was in the peaceful protest there in New York, and this is how.
Oh my God. Then it shows it falling on them. He got real graphic with it, didn't he? He got real graphic with his poop plane. I just feel like I need to title that poop plane. Donald Trump's poop plane. Wow, I would never. I mean, I know he does certain things and says certain stuff, but I'm speechless.
Donald Trump thinks that the president of the United States should behave. He's also posting or reposting AI videos that J.D. Vance posted with Donald Trump putting a crown on his head and holding up a sword. I mean, this behavior is just absolutely abhorrent. It is beneath contempt. It's not funny. It's not humorous.
Thank you. I needed him to say that. I knew it's not. I think they need to reevaluate him, Lisa. I mean, come on. What are they over there doing? It feels like there's a child in the White House, that we have a child, not an adult. Not an adult. What he saw yesterday, the 7 million people that came out in March, is that we don't want it. We don't want a king. And then he puts on a crown and gets out a sword. Whoa! Breaking news. Ziggy Lee has left her original party as of Friday. That's a big one. That is a big one, because here's the deal. You have the president that you have chosen, and then you support them, and you're behind them, and you're encouraging them, and you're praying for them, and you're hoping that they are going to, serve us well. And then he gets in there and just acts a plum fool. He gets in there and make it harder for Americans instead of easier for us. But though he be upset about the protesting, I could see that. But his reaction to it was juvenile and very immature. And you have to think like, okay, where's his mindset? And for Ziggy Lee to decide to leave one party and go to another, it's big. How many more people are going to do that? Not because of something I said. No, because of something somebody keeps doing. He's showing us who he is. And he's only been in office, 7 or 8 months? Like, come on. He hasn't even been in there long enough. But he's wreaking havoc, and we're already protesting.
It really is just humiliating for our country that someone in that office is.
Can you imagine what Europe and the rest of these countries, our allies, are thinking about the United States at this moment? It's embarrassing to have a president doing what he's doing. Let's talk about the embarrassment. It's just, he's an embarrassment. I'm ashamed. I'm embarrassed. All my UK family, I am embarrassed by my president for riding in a plane and having excrement coming out of it, landing on the people. It was that graphic. It wasn't just the plane and he showed it falling on people. It's always been there. This is always who he has been. And I said, one day he's going to knock on some of these Republicans' door, and then they're not going to answer. And they're going to move and go to the next party because they see there is something wrong here. It's always been there. That mega 2025 plan that he got going on. Well, our president is throwing boop out of the plane, making it land on people. It's embarrassing.
Behaving that way. You're not owning the libs. You just look like an idiot. You look like a petulant little 3-year-old. No offense to petulant 3-year-olds. This is what they were doing all night. Donald Trump and his team posting more photos of himself wearing a crown or whatever this meme is supposed to be, of himself wearing a crown. Little 3-year-old. No offense to petulant 3-year-olds. This is what they were doing all night. Donald Trump and his team posting more photos of himself wearing a crown. Beneath contempt. It's not funny. It's not humorous. It really is just humiliating for our country. AI videos that J.D. Vance posted with Donald Trump putting a crown on his head and holding up a sword. I mean, this behavior is just absolutely abhorrent. It is beneath contempt. It's not funny. It's not humorous. It really is just humiliating for our country.
It wasn't funny. That was not funny. That wasn't funny. And you know what? I believe Donald Trump can be funny. He said some funny things that I've laughed at. Yes. But this was not funny. I find that very... Oh no, this stopped being the Republican Party in 2016 when he separated them babies at the border from their mamas and their parents. That's when he stopped being, that's when he did it for me. Because I'm going to give you the opportunity to show me who you are instead of taking the word of someone else's. You know how someone comes up to you and say, be careful with that one, because you don't want to get, too close or too whatever. Now, I will take that, and that's a mental note in my head to be on guard, because I've already heard, to be on guard with this person. But it's still, I still need to get to know that person for myself. Because the person that's telling me about this person may not just aren't vibing or whatever. You need to see for yourself. And I want to thank Julie Unleashed for coming over here last night in our chat, and we're getting together. We're collaborating. I'm so excited. We're going to get together and do a live, and hopefully we do it this week. I'm going to reach out to her by email, and we're going to go from there. I'm so excited. But I said the reason why I brought up her name in this particular instance is because one little birdie told her that I was this mean person and nasty person. And instead of Julia taking it and saying, wait a minute, this is a red flag, I don't want to get involved with this, she actually reached out and said, let's do it. She's getting to know me on her own terms, not based on what someone says. But anyway, moving back to Donald Trump. When in April of in 2016, his first year in office, he was separating parents from the kids at the border. And I was highly upset about it. Kids were being parents were going to jail, kids were being separated. And the problem with that was they were babies that needed formula or breast milk or whatever from the moms, but they were still separating them. That was supposed to be a deterrent to make them stop wanting to come over here. Where if we use this tactic, separating them, putting the kids in one place and the parents in another, they may not want to come over here. That wasn't a deterrent. Anyway, moving on. But that's when I realized that, wait a minute, something is wrong here. Treat people the way you want to be treated, period. And they were not doing that. And that's when I lost respect. But I was giving him the opportunity to show me that, okay, you are the president of the United States. I know I didn't vote for you, but I'm still going to support you and get behind you in hopes that, you're going to be a great leader. And I did that. And he failed me. He failed me at so many levels. Like he's failing me today because he's got a plane dumping stuff on protesters. That's not a good look. Hello, Be Happy. Hello, Polo's Porch. So good to see you. Everybody, welcome Polo. She has her own channel. She comes to visit. It's good to see you. What has to be AI, please? It was AI. The plane, yeah, it was definitely AI. He embarrassed me. He did. He embarrassed me. I'm embarrassed. Trump is hilarious, but also a nightmare. Actually, his wording is funny, but he is a horrible person. He has humor. Like I said, he has a sense of humor to me, or he's comedic a little bit. He makes me laugh. Some of the things that he says are funny. That is where his mindset. Debbie, well, the allies and coalition that worked on the peace deal between Israel and Gaza seemed pretty okay working with him. Well, he's embarrassing us right now. That's for sure. I wouldn't take him seriously if I was a leader of another country. I would be like, is that their president? Is that President Donald Trump that just, no way, Jose. I'm almost a little in shock, but not really. Lady T, remember my cord reading about him. Tell me, refresh my memory, please. No, he was going to fall according to the reading before his term is over. Yes, no. Oh, wow, that's interesting. It's just a lot has happened in the last 6 to 8 months of how long he's been in office. Yeah.
That someone in that office is behaving that way. You're not owning the libs. You just look like an idiot. You look like a petulant little 3-year-old. No offense to petulant 3-year-olds. This is what they were doing all night. Donald Trump and his team posting more photos of himself wearing a crown, or whatever this meme is supposed to be, of himself wearing a crown. Other intimidation tactics, of course, yesterday was that the military ended up executing on that plan that we said they were going to, where they would shoot the live ammunition over the I-5 highway. The I-5 highway had to be shut down because this profoundly absurd show of force, as Gavin Newsom.
I'll tell you something. It's something about respect. When you lose respect for someone, then you lose a lot. You don't respect them. You don't respect their opinion. You don't respect them. You don't respect anything about them. They're just kind of numb to you. You're kind of numb to it. I think so. Because that, to me, is the last thing that you can do, is that me to lose respect for you. That's a big one to me, Lisa, too. Lisa. Losing respect. I lost respect for him a long time ago. Really, Dee Dee? Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Heart on Donald Trump. Let me see if whoa. Hold on, guys, just a sec. Okay, I can't pull it up. Yeah, I can't find it, guys. I was gonna see if I could bring up South Park. Not suitable for children. Hello, Payne. Hello. Now we're gonna move on.
Governor Gavin Newsom calls it's dangerous to have live munitions being shot over cars, so the I-5 had to be shut down. You also have official government accounts making posts like this of cartoon images of Chuck Schumer and
honestly, Debbie, whoever takes him seriously at this point, God be with them. I'm just concerned. I'm very, very concerned about who's leading the country with all of this. Not just what he's done so far since he's been president, but let's just add that onto this photo with the plane and the poop coming down. That's embarrassing. That's nasty and disgusting. And I don't care what deals he has made or what relationships he's got. They're talking about him behind his back. They're calling him an idiot. They don't think it's funny. That's my point, Debbie.
Peter Jeffries as female princesses. They find that to be funny. I mean, you're ripping away the healthcare of 20 million Americans. Donald Trump and MAGA Mike Johnson and all this MAGA crew.
20 million Americans will lose their health care. Okay? People are going to start passing away because they don't have the care they need. He's removing that. That is a big one. People rely on that. They need that. It is a service that is given to the needy. Wow, I can't believe it.
It's not a laughing matter. Look, there are times where there could be jokes. There are times where there could be things that are humorous. When you're literally killing what could be 100,000 people a year as a result of healthcare being taken.
Right. We already don't have the best health care in the first place. We already got to script and scrabble and pay almost $1 million a month on our medical. I know we're paying a lot. Yeah. And then those that don't have it won't have it. Obama was trying to make it where everybody had the opportunity to have health care affordable. I used his services. Before me and my husband moved over here, we were somewhere else, and I signed up for affordable health care. Because I was, yeah, I did. Because we were told to sign up. Israel has universal health care, and we're removing health care, okay? We're removing Medicaid. We're removing it. We're taking it out of millions and millions and millions of homes that need it for their kids.
Taken away from people. I don't know. It's not a laughing matter when the signs in California, Southern California, read "Live weapons over freeway. Be careful. Live weapons over freeway." And you'll recall the Midas Touch Network broke the story about the live munitions that the Trump regime denied. And then lots of people said, well, the Trump regime said they weren't doing it, so they must not be doing it. And we said, why are you believing the Trump regime? They lie about freaking everything. Back to the No Kings protests that are absolutely terrifying.
All presidents have a little lie in them.
Donald Trump. Right now, you have the No Kings protest right here in Minneapolis. They showed up in Minneapolis. Here, play this clip.
Those of you resisting ICE, keep resisting.
Woo, look at that. Let me tell you, it is impressive. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you are or what. But seeing 7 million Americans walk across this country to make a statement was very impressive and motivating and emotional. It was very impressive. Lisa, some of his main supporters will not have health care and still don't see the urgency. Hello? Some of his main supporters will not have health care. Most of Donald Trump's supporters is going to lose their health care. Most of his supporters. So when he tries to hurt I don't know if he's trying to hurt, but take away things that have been in place to help us out. You're removing those helpers for us when we need it in our time of need, and removing those things and putting us in dangerous situations. So now when I walk up into a clinic, or my hospital, if I got Medicaid, it's cut off and I can't get care. Dee. Oh, guys, I was telling you guys, I think I was speaking to someone, you guys yesterday about the assistant position for principal. I may need to be certified, and it said you need 3 years of teaching, but that was just a generic description. It wasn't I didn't get the job description from the job that I applied for. I got it off of the internet, just trying to see in general what I would need. Right, right. Girl, okay, Ziggy Lee. That's what they saying. How are they revamping it? How they gonna revamp that? Watch how that be removed, okay? Watch how Medicaid be removed. They're not revamping it. They're removing it. They don't have something else in place to help it out. He's cutting funding where funding doesn't need to be cut. Hello, Tropical Live. Yeah, I like what you were telling me about the assistant principal position yesterday. I think I do have to be certified and have at least 3 years of teaching. Yes, we are.
We see you.
Look at all these people. This is just one school.
It's not over. We're just getting
one.
started.
I'll give you another view right here. Over 200,000 Americans showed up in D.C. yesterday at the No Kings rally, the most protesters ever in the Trump era to show up at a protest in Washington, D.C. Let's play this clip right here. Our friend, the main wonk, put together this compilation where you can see Philly, DC, Chicago, New York City, San Diego, and Boston all together. I'll play you this clip right here. You can see just massive, massive crowds in each of these cities. And again, about 7+ million nationwide. Here, play this clip.
No, you have to qualify for these programs. And they send you through a process. So you have to qualify for these programs. And if you don't qualify, you don't get the benefits. So it's not like anybody can walk off the street and get these benefits. However, something else I was going to say. But okay, being comfortable with these benefits. But once you get the benefits, once you're granted and have been approved, you do feel a sense of relief, a sense of, ooh, I got Medicaid. It was a job to be an assistant principal, like a vice president, VP principal. All right, guys, we're going to move on. We've been on this for an hour. Okay. Yeah, I would be shocked if they revamp it. I would be shocked. That would be interesting to see versus just removing it. Let's see. Because what I've been seeing is he's been acting and taking away things before he figure out what a good solution alternative is. That's all. Look at, I don't know if you can see my screen, but get as close as you can. And these are all major cities in the United States. And I believe they clocked it at 7 million protesters around the world. But these major cities were packed. They were packed with people. It's the biggest protest ever. Okay, what else are we going to talk about? George the Giant Slayer. Okay, he's got a new video out. I say we go watch it. Lisa, all on one accord. Hello, Demon Dictator. Hello, Marie. I don't think I spoke to Debbie. Hello, Debbie. If I didn't speak to you, please put a 1 in the chat. And hello, in the bushes. Right, Zeely. Me neither. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I agree with you, Ziggy Leach with the crown. I haven't read all of the addendums. Right. I didn't even know there were any because it doesn't affect me. Right. I would be reading them. You know. I'm so glad you guys are here. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Now, we over here, again, I'm just telling you where the channel is going. We're not going to be talking about politics all the time, but only when they're like breaking news moments. And we are going to be talking about William and Cathirine, because I want to incorporate them into my, talking about the royals and what they're doing and what's Kate up to, and the kids. So let's see what's new. Change in the making. Okay, no new news on William and Cathirine. But there is some news on William. Let's take a look at that. Okay, I want to see here. Where is... Now, you guys saw this, right? Let me bring it up. This was an awkward moment between William and Andrew. And I'm gonna just dab a little bit and believe that the reason why it's awkward is because just maybe Andrew might have an attitude with William because he voted to have his titles be removed. You think? There was some tension here. Lisa. He appears to be against the people. And he favors one more so over the other. It's plainly there to see. That's right, Lisa. In New York, the protesters all left at 1 p.m. when their pay ended. No organic light in the UK. Debbie, I don't know what that has to do with anything. The fact of the matter is that there was a protest. That was a movement that happened. And it was beautiful. What happened there and why they left and if they got paid to do it or not. I just don't believe 7 million people got paid to walk in these streets. Pay ended. So I don't know what you mean. But regardless, Debbie, this moment in history was big. to see all those protesters. There's a staff shortage in education, along with people retiring. There are many industries that you should search and post your resume in the pools. Yeah, I'm opening up that library tomorrow. I'm opening up that library tomorrow to see what's out there, find something that I really like, that's making the kind of money that I want, and so on. Debbie haven't you seen the UK clips about peace, deal, and end a protest? They say we like to protest, and how much do we get paid? Interesting. Dee Dee, we are helping some family members now. Oh, Andrew, it's a whole mess. Oh, she's a plant. Wow, I've heard that word. Breaking news. Prince Andrew is first royal to be caught up in criminal probe in more than 20 years, as Met Police actively investigate claims he asked personal protection officers to dig up dirt on Virginia. Oh, you know what? You know what? Red alert, red alert, red alert, red alert. This is what's going on. I done figured it out. See, they knew that this art was coming out, that they have proof that shows that Andrew was trying to cover this up. They're going to have to show us receipts. This is word on the curb. Okay? Word on the curb and through an article, through my sources. Demon Dictator. You know how they say they have sources? I have a source told me this. Anyway, what I believe is that if he does show proof that he was trying to cover up the crime, it's gonna tell me, oh, this is probably why they took away the titles, because they knew that this was gonna break and be in the news. Because it's not gonna look good if he was trying to help cover this up, especially if he says he's innocent. That's a shame. Rest in peace, Virginia. Okay. Look at their body language. They're not getting along. Look, talking to them. Weird. Is that weird to you guys? Their connection? Ooh. That look was. Yes, it is. Just that right there. Oh, it gets worse. This is so awkward. On Andrew's titles, remember his mother stripped him of all military honors and patronage when he settled that lawsuit. Oh. So if he did it then why are they talking about it now? Oh, I see. She stripped him of it. He just hasn't relinquished them yet. Remember, because he came out with the statement saying that he's given them up. So I have to assume that. All right, we're moving on. Let's go to George the Giant Slayer. That's our William for the day. I thought that was great. I thought the body language told a story. I don't think they're the best of friends, but I don't really think that William is feeling his uncle right now. His uncle is, he's in, looks like he's in hot water. Not even hot water. He's over the hot water. He's being looked at. He's in the news. His titles were removed. That's big stuff. Okay.
Coming up, an exclusive interview with a leading royal journalist that
All right, I say we do George.
I look up to Bambi Salcedo is the president and CEO of Trans Latina Coalition, a nationally recognized organization that she founded.
Welcome to FIFO, a new series where Crazy writes the checks.
Okay. This is one of my favorite. He's one of my favorites. It's George the Giant Slayer. He has great content on Meghan and Harry, and I love his take. I love what he has to say about them. He seems to bring it on, and when he talks about them, I feel like me and him are having a conversation. It's pretty cool. I got the opportunity to be introduced to him, and it was great. He has a nice size platform. Let's go over there. And he doesn't just talk about this. I think he's far right, okay? That's for sure. But we have different political views, but that doesn't mean anything. Anyway, George the Giant Slayer, Harry and Meghan, the world tour of Shameless. That's what we're about to watch. But before we move on, I want to make sure, if they have some receipts, Demon Dictator, they're actively investigating it. Keep us posted on that, Demon Dictator. I know, isn't he awesome? Hello, Fame. Okay, yes. Yes, he's great. Okay, come on.
Reality Cashism. Today's insanity is brought to you courtesy of Meghan Markle. She recently filmed what can only be described as her first OnlyFans audition in Paris. That's right. The disaster tourist herself flew to the City of Love to kickstart her career with reboot number 666.
Ooh, he is cutting her like a knife. I mean, George the Giant Slayer, hands down, go in and give you facts. This girl, Meghan Markle, went to New York Fashion weekend and tried to relaunch her career, her brand. That was a relaunch. Every so often, every 6 to 3 months or whatever, Meghan's going to bring out a rebrand. So now she's talking fashion, clothes, and, whatever, fashion. And so far, though, she hasn't been that successful in having a podcast, having a documentaries with an S, writing the spare book. I mean, Now she's doing the Jamma scam. How successful is that? The wine. How successful is she after she relaunches and brands herself? She rebrands herself every too often. Too often. Oh, I said just if anything changes, just let us know about Andrew and their investigation on finding. Did Andrew try to dig up dirt on Virginia? Paris Fashion Week. Sorry. Paris Fashion Week. Hello, Diane. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Sorry, I said New York. Thank you, Debbie, for correcting me. Paris Fashion Week. Okay. Remember when she went and did a whole video on herself and was her getting ready and looking like Pretty Woman, trying to look like Pretty Woman, and ended up filming the bridge that unalived Harry's mother. It was so tacky. Very, very tacky. So this was rebrand number 755,002.
Because when Hollywood gives you the boot, you only have to go international with the cringe. You don't have any other choice, and the results are just as you.
Now we know Hollywood don't like Harry and Meghan, okay, and they have spit them out and told them we don't get down with you, even though you are the Duchess of Sussex. We still can't get with you. There's just something about you, your personality, that don't quite click with everyone else. Okay. Okay, I think she's writing on the wall. Hello, Judge Shady Court. Welcome. I heard you had church service this morning, girl. I'm gonna have to go check it out so I can be blessed. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Lee. It's good to see you. Oh, well, Lee, I'm going to need, what I'm going to do is I want to see the receipts for those. Demon Dictator, I'm going to pull up if he did do that, if in fact Andrew did do that and we have receipts on that, I will be looking them up. Oh, thank you, Judge Shady Court, because you know we need it. We need it. I'll take it. I'll take the prayer, girlfriend. Thank you. Let me know. You want to come up for a moment? Here, I'll drop the link just in case. We were talking about the protests earlier. Yes.
Expected. A bruised ego, a big bunion, and a bankrupt soul finally met a global backlash. Spoiler alert. No one's buying a ticket to watch Meghan's show ever again.
No one is buying the ticket, Meghan. We do, like, we'll buy it just for the beginning to see what you got going on. And then we realize that it's nothing behind the curtain. Like your Jamma scam, we looked and said, okay, let's buy it and see, you know? And then after that, there was no more jam. And now she does have some, and it's not sold out yet, the Marmalade one. So it's almost like it starts off good and then it ends very badly. It doesn't go to fruition. You know, she already wants to move on to fashion. She's done with the jam. Okay. And I, for one, am trying to figure out what is the fascination for the jam. Like, she babysat that jam product for 2 years. Arivia Orchard. That used to be the jam name. So she's been in the kitchen a long time. Then remember when she sent out those 50 bottles of jam to all those celebrities, and she was hoping that they did like a taste test? And then the following year, she's on as ever with what? Jam. Her jam is still jamming it. She's putting jam on the cookies, the donuts, the toast, the crumpets, you name it, the jam is getting it. Okay? Also, she did the jam. She spent a lot of time on that. Now she's going into fashion. It's going to be interesting to see.
Look, Harry and Meghan have hit rock bottom. In the last 2 weeks, they declared war on common decency itself. Meghan flew to Paris for a fashion show, then rented a Mercedes-Benz, all to drive by the tunnel where Princess Diana died.
Thanks, George Slayer, to bring it on home. He said this woman went to Paris week only to go up under the bridge, or be near the bridge that his mother was unalived at, and film it and then show us the spot where it happened. It was just like that plane that Donald Trump had in the sky doing what it was doing. Embarrassment, shameful. Like, why would you do that? It was really done in a very distasteful way, I thought. Debbie says, if you believe she was in the kitchen for 2 years on that jam, I have a bridge to sell you. Oh, it has also emerged in recent days that Andrew insisted Mrs. Virginia sign a gagging order so he did not embarrass Queen Elizabeth during her Platinum Jubilee celebration. Wow. Wow, Lee. You got the Scooby-Doo. Well, that was good that they didn't, they waited. Wow. Andrew knew this was coming down. He knew this was happening. She is a mess. She's wrinkled.
Let that sink in for a second. She filmed her funky feet where her mother-in-law passed away. She thought that she was producing the comeback. She filmed her
funky feet where her mother-in-law, where Meghan's mother-in-law was. She propped them up in the limousine. Propped her feet up in that limousine and rode by and put her funky feet up and rode by and was filming the place where Diana was unalived. What dodo bird? And then here's the kicker. This is where it gets real ugly. She posted so we can see it as if it's something to show us. Keep that to yourself. Do you think her PR team told her to post that? She's looking for another twerk moment. Meghan had this twerking video where she was twerking in the hospital, pregnant. Okay, I know we've all seen it. But my point is that she had a moment. People started looking at her and like, what is she doing? And she was bragging on it. Did you see my twerking video?
Letitia, Lady Letitia, Lady Letitia.
Hello through the looking glass. You haven't been to sleep? Yes, that's right, Diane. Now, I believe Harry and Meghan were told Andrew was going to have his titles removed. I don't. I don't believe they were informed. I don't believe that the royal family is conversing with these two idiots and telling them anything beforehand. I think that they're getting firsthand knowledge just like us. They are no longer privy to information before it comes out in the press because of their relationship that they have with the king. The king! The king! The king! I like saying it. Well, thank you, Snowdrop. I appreciate that. Lady L, if you are still doing stories on Meghan, the fashion icon, a video popped up in my YouTube box. Victoria Beckham visits in the winters at the Vogue office, forces a fashion. It is a year old. Okay, thank you. Let me see what that is. Oh, that would be a nice one to see. See the contrast between Anna Winters with the Victoria versus seeing her with Meghan. That would be a great video to do. Well, and then maybe you can come up on the panel and we can look at it together. So keep the link through the looking glass. Poor King Charles does not need all this stress. Thank goodness Prince William was the firstborn. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. You think? For some reason, I don't think that. And I just like, why would they tell them? Why would Meghan and Harry need to know? Demon dictator. You know what I'm saying? Okay, could have gotten a wind of rumors and rumbling. That's better. I could go with that, Debbie. So Debbie is saying basically, Harry and Meghan probably heard the rumors about him being stripped of his titles, but not necessarily knew. I don't know. We're going to agree to disagree on that one, Demon Dictator. Demon Dictator believes that Harry and Meghan was informed about what was going on with Andrew by the palace. And I say Harry and Meghan is not getting any information, and they don't even talk to them. Meghan is storing wine for house. Wasn't it nice that she provided wine at Emma's dinner party? Yes, I heard about that. Meghan recently went to a dinner party with Emma, Greta, the lady that she interviewed with earlier this year. She went to a dinner party with her, and Meghan provided the wine, which I thought was very nice. But you know she's strategic, and she's doing it to advertise it. She wants them to buy her wine. Or promote it, one of the two. And she's still sending press boxes to people. Don't hear about the sauce anymore. Thanks, Tropical. I think they knew and found out. I think they knew or found out. Okay. Yeah, Epstein, so highly sensitive things that they either knew or found out. Epstein pleads guilty to soliciting underage prostitution in 2008. Why would Andrew and Sergey remain his close friends? I don't know, Lee. Long live the king. I love it. The king. Oh, anyone could have told them. Okay, I can see that. I changed my thought. I can see that. An update to the Victoria Beckham and Winter's Vogue story. Victoria was hosted by them in both New York and London after her Netflix show. Wow. That is pretty impressive. And you know, Meghan is trying her best to get with Vogue and do a spread in Vogue, or just have a relationship, do something, collaborate. Okay. Okay, so he know what's going on. Okay. I can see that, guys. Andrew's daughters probably told Harry and Meghan, probably. Okay.
Her funky feet where her mother-in-law passed away. She thought that she was producing the comeback. Let that sink in for a second.
This is it. I know it. I knew it. I knew it. She thought. Hello, Demon Dictator.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my God. And he's gonna say it. She thought she was going to get the ultimate scene, the ultimate picture, the one she was trying to get another twerking reaction.
Joe, I believe I was talking. Do you remember JD, who used to come? She used to come in. She's not been here for a while.
Yes.
And I was talking to her, and I just think, because I'm cooking my dinner, so I've got a bit of noise in the background. Sorry, so I'll just come on for a minute. So this is what I think. I think that Harry and Meghan were told. I'm not saying by the palace, but I think they were told by someone. Prince Andrew's going to be losing his titles and X, Y, and Z. This is all going to happen. And I think they were told as a warning, either behave or you're next, right?
Yeah.
And so that was a warning from Meghan. If you do something, I'm going to retaliate. That's what I believe.
Okay.
So she was in the car. Yeah, she got in the car because that was a message. I personally believe that was a message to someone when she did that right by his moment in the car. Yeah. I believe that was a message to someone. And so when they heard about Prince Andrew, they were given a warning. This is going to happen. If you don't stop, this is going to happen to you. And I think she did that as a warning to Prince William, like, bring it on. When she sat in the car, she put her feet up. She was going like that, bring it on. Or what are you going to do about it?
Very strategic. She's very strategic. Yeah. And she does things for multiple reasons. And this was not a good look.
It wasn't.
It was done in very poor taste. Like, no one said don't do that. It's just, you know, if I was her PR team, I would be upset with her.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Every photo that you want to put on your Instagram has to be approved by me.
Yeah. I just think that was a dagger through both Prince William and Harry's heart. She don't care about Harry. She give a toss about Harry. It was a dagger through their heart, and that was the message to Prince William. You know, if you're going to strip me of my titles, right? I tell you, let me show you what I can do.
Wow.
This is how I take it. That's what I believe.
I would call her bluff because she is blackmailing them. Yep. That's what I think.
Yeah.
She filmed her funky feet where her mother-in-law passed
when you
away.
say that.
She thought that she was pretty.
I love when he say she filmed her funky feet.
Producing the comeback teaser of the century, but what she gave us, what she delivered, was nothing but evidence of a crime scene selfie. Take a look at the video. You can almost hear, I can almost hear her inner monologue shouting, "Hey kids, look at my feet. Oh, by the way, we're about to come up to where your grandmother died." Good times, guys. Good times all around. Hope the nanny's taking care of you. That's Meghan Markle. No character, no class, no haute couture. Just a cutthroat and a con. Hell, if vanity had a patron saint, she'd be passing out cracked mirrors. If shame actually paid the rent, she'd be homeless. So don't fall for any excuses from Brand Sussex, which right now is about as popular as anthrax. Because over the last 4 days, they've been in damage control mode, putting out whisper campaigns and press releases stating that Meghan just made a mistake. It's just an innocent error. One big coincidence. You know what? Nothing could be further from the truth. In Paris, there are over 6,000 streets, 37 bridges, and a whole host of tunnels, yet she chose that one.
Oh, Darcy.
In her ginger handbag, hairless Harry, clueless Harry, the coward without a crown to spare, without a spot, nothing. He remained silent. Any son seeing that video hit online would have filed for divorce before the dinner plates hit the table.
Hello.
But he did what he did like he did.
Hello. We would have gotten a divorce, Harry. You have been putting up with a whole bunch of stuff. You're still putting up with it. How do you do that? You're gonna have to write a tell-all book on how I survived the Duchess.
Did July the 1st of this year. Absolutely nothing.
Meghan has now released a rosé, a wine, which will set you back around 45 Australian dollars, 30 US dollars, but has launched this rosé on Diana's birthday. So on the 1st of July, she has launched this Napa Valley rosé wine, which apparently captures the essence of sun-drenched outdoor moments. And clearly from her well-photoshopped picture, that's what she's been planning to do. But the fact that Diana was killed in a car accident with a drink driver, and Meghan, in all of her wisdom, has decided to launch wine with an announcement of the sparkling wine to follow on Diana's birthday, just shows the incredible poor taste, and there is no...
God, why would she do that? Why would she do a launch on Diana's birthday? Like, that is...
Because she's mentally ill. That's what she is. She needs the attention. She needs the free advertising and the attention. That's why she does it.
Wow. That is horrible. That was a sacred moment. That was a birthday day. That was her day, and she took it. She's trying
This is what I'm saying. She's using Diana, the memory of Diana, any way she can, good or bad. You know, she doesn't care about Diana. She doesn't care about Harry. She doesn't care about anybody but herself.
No, she doesn't care about Harry. She doesn't care about him. If she cared about him, she wouldn't do the things that she does to embarrass him. And not just embarrass him, but to make him feel, you know, sad and like, why did I marry this woman? I wonder how he felt when she posted that video of his mother's, you know.
Well, we saw it. We saw his face. He looked angry and upset with her.
Yes.
At that thingy charity do.
Yes.
But for some reason he sticks with her. He stays with her, and I can't even understand why he stays with her at this point.
I don't either. It's such a waste.
I just don't even know. And the Mac, that has been talked about many times, about the royal family, very close connections with the most notorious two people in recent history. Everybody's talked about that. You can get hundreds of YouTube channels and newspapers, and we've talked about it on here. Sometimes I don't know where you're getting your information from, but that's not true.
I think the palace is saving face before release of book. It's reported that Andrew voluntarily renounced. Right. That's what was word on the curb. Yeah. He still has his HRH. He does? So,
It's all in abeyance. He's got the titles, but they're put in abeyance. The same as Harry and Meghan. They're in abeyance. So they've still got them, but they can't use them. And I think this was just the way that they let him save face. They said, right, you're gonna lose everything. We have to do it because you're in the public eye. You're a prince. We've got to punish you somehow. So this is what's going to happen. So they let him release it that he chose to do it, rather than took it away. But they took it away from him.
It's Lady Letitia. Letitia. Lady Letitia. Lady Letitia.
Yeah, but Max. So what? What's your point? Everyone in the UK knows about him. Some of the Americans don't. What's the problem with that?
Nothing this woman won't do to chase a headline. And I think it's an absolute disgrace that Harry is not standing up and saying, enough's enough, Meghan, that is just one step too far.
But isn't this the sort of thing that Harry would usually be the first to get really upset and offended by? Like, if anyone else did it, it would be like, oh, they're clearly deliberately doing this to get at me and to make them... Like, it just seems very... Like, he obviously must have known.
How many coincidences does it take to finally say that we have concrete evidence of Harry's character? He did nothing in July, and he did nothing last week in Paris. All we got was a press release that the Daily Mail picked up that he was angry, hurt that so many people use his mother's name as a stick to beat Meghan over the head with. I call that bull. Harry's just desperate. He's desperate for attention and desperate for cash. The same way the delusional diva is desperate. The same way she was so desperate that she just shredded an image that she's been cultivating for over 2 years for her Netflix series With Love, Meghan, as a trad wife. A mom who slaves over a kitchen to cook a hot meal for her kids. She just shoved that in the shredder by showing up like a jack-in-the-box at a Paris fashion show last week. And one report says that she flew 6,000 miles to support a designer friend, Paolo Piccioli. But then another competing headline came out that stated that Balenciaga paid her $1 million, gave her a private jet to fly her out there, then put her up in a 5-star luxury hotel. So you have to decide for yourself which one is the truth. Which one is just spin coming out of Camp Sussex? Well, I think when you look at the video of how she interacted with Pier Paolo, you'll be able to tell for yourself, because the devil is always in the details. You can tell she could not even land a wet kiss properly. Is that how you greet a long-lost friend?
Yeah.
You miss the hand, you miss the hug, and you miss the cheek? I don't buy it for a second.
Ooh.
And funny enough, Pier Paolo seems to have more character and class than she does, because he recently gave an interview to The Cut where he laid out the facts. The truth and nothing but the truth. What we discovered is that Piccioli stated, Meghan and I met some years ago, and we've been texting ever since. She reached out.
Like he said, if they were old friends and all this stuff, then why was she having a hard time hugging him and kissing him? You know, and greeting him.
Exactly.
He was a monster. Title's taken away. Everyone's still going to call him Prince Andrew. Exactly. That's right.
Well, that's his birth title, you know. Even if they took all of Harry's away, I don't think they take the prince away. That's their birthright.
Who did, Darcy? Who spent more time with nannies? Are you saying Harry did? Marie, you should join L, Lady L. She uses the video. You could contribute. I can't.
Yeah, come up. Who wants to come up?
What video? What video? Oh, yes. If you want to come up, that's fine. I'm shutting it down in 10. So if you want to come, this would be the time. Here's the link. There we go. And then what we probably do is do George the Giant Slayer. We're just going to do half and then do the rest next time. Okay, we're running out of time. What are you cooking for dinner?
I'm just having lasagna and salad. I know it's not great for your diet, but I'm hungry. I fancy lasagna.
Well, that sounds yummy. Lasagna is one of my favorites. There are so many families with members doing scandalous things who don't have public eye on them, but we don't hear about their cover-ups, says Tropical Live.
Because the Mac, I don't think Prince Charles actually participated. He knew Jimmy Savile, he knew a lot of people, but I don't think Prince Charles actually participated in crimes, whereas Prince Andrew did.
Right. Marie, you can come up and discuss this outfit she wore to Paris Week if you want. Just let us know, sweetheart. We would love that. Break it down because we didn't like it. It looked like a bed sheet, someone said. Mac, I don't see anybody asking how come Andrew's relationship with G is calls for dismissal. Why Charles didn't have any punishment for his close relationship with Savile. He didn't do what Savile did. He didn't do that. He wasn't a part of that. Andrew was part of the island. Okay? He was over there taking pictures and stuff. Sullivan is a different story, Mac. I love how you try to interject that in there.
Oh, I saw the live this morning, and that's wonderful news about Julia.
Oh,
exciting.
You were here. You weren't here yesterday? I thought you were here yesterday.
I was, yeah.
Okay.
I was on.
You're just bringing it up. Oh my God. I am so excited. I'm like a kid.
Excited.
Yes. Like I am just over the moon.
Yeah, I said just give it time, everything calm down and she'll come on. That's wonderful.
Yes. And so I can't wait. I got some questions I want to ask her, how she got started.
She's doing a live. She's doing a live with Royal Daily Tea, and it just popped up, and I just remembered.
Oh, Michelle! I want to do one with Michelle too. We need to get running with Michelle because Michelle already said she would do it with me. It's just about setting it up.
Yeah, there you go. You got. Yeah, that's going to be exciting with Julia. She's a good girl.
Okay, through the looking glass. Marie, Letitia, did you say her favorite looks of Meghan was when she was with the royal family? Meghan A fashion choices back when was mainly Victoria Beckham. Yes, I think she dressed better when she was a royal than she does now. Hands down. Wow. That's right, Darcy.
Yeah, Marie, if you want to participate with, because I'm not really big on fashion, so if you want to do it with Letitia, then she'll come up and do it with her.
Oh, so through the looking glass is that video about fashion, the one that we're going to be looking at with Victoria Beckham. That's fine. We could do that. We can set something up through the looking glass. I will need that link.
Marie, do you want to just pop up and just have a little chat very quickly and sort it all out? Come on. Mac, I don't, but you don't either.
Who, me?
Mac. No, I'm just saying, Mac. He goes, oh, you don't know that. I don't know that, and neither do you, Mac. So we're talking about absolutely nothing at this point.
RC117, hello. How are you? And thank you so much for becoming a member. Mwah. Awesome. How's your day going? Thank you for renewing it. Oh, I am going to adjust the memberships. Right now, they're at $1. I'm going to change it to a little bit more. I just didn't want to charge so much, you know, but I may have just, you know, I'm just going to change it, just FYI. Princess Diana knew Jimmy too. He didn't know Jimmy was such a pervert, okay? That's what I was trying to tell Mac. Thank you for renewing your membership. Let's put some hearts in the chat for RC117 for renewing his membership. He's a member. What I wanted to say about this moment with this gentleman. It was awkward. It was weird. You could tell she did not really know him.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, Michelle is sweet. See, Leanne loves Julia Unleashed. She gives great commentary. I'm excited. I'm excited about getting together with her and so on. Well, since Marie, maybe you'll come up next time, sweetie. But I would have loved to have had you. But I totally understand. Hello, Polo.
I'm going to let me leave you guys because my dinner's ready.
Okay, sweetheart. Thank you so much for hanging out, Demon Dictator. And thank you for all you do for the channel.
That's okay. I love coming on.
Thank you, sweetheart. And get Penelope for us.
I will. I will. See you later. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I'll look it up. So when you come next time, let's look it up the first thing and do the fashion. And let's do it this week. I'm on at 9 o'clock every day this week. 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Polo's Porch. Go check out Polo's Porch. It's just as it sounds. Polo's Porch. Very entertaining commentary, I think. I like listening, and Polo's very thorough. She's good at having a good conversation and asking questions. So it's very informative. So I like it. I like listening. I know, it's good to see you too. You changed your picture back. Or is that? Oh, thanks for the hearts. I had to come back. Oh, I don't know. You know, sometimes this platform glitches, Diane. It does. We are having a wonderful weekend. What's up with you this weekend, RC117? I'm about to go to brunch. I'll let you guys listen to what the gentleman said real quick.
Out and said she'd love to come to the show. Translation: Meghan Markle crashed the party. But worse than that is I think she made me laugh like I haven't laughed in a long time. It was how she entered and exited the hotel. She's not only been caught in a lie by her own people, her own press statements, her own whisper campaigns, but she's been caught in a lie as she exists. How many hours did she practice to walk in and out of the hotel last week?
That's how I see Polo at RC 117. Like, it's just open, it's just no BS, just a regular conversation, you know, and it's real. I like what you said. I agree with you. I like Polo. He's very chill and open. The conversation about anything, which I like. Yes, the conversation converse about anything, and it's real. It can be very informative. So check him out. I'm probably going to meet up with Sam this week. Really? Where the heck in Paris Meghan was until Taz lied and said it was a view of Point Mama. Haunt Alma. I didn't hear that. Max. Sorry. Knock wood, I haven't had that happen, but I do see people complaining about YouTube and internet problems across a lot of niches and channels. Yeah, it can get glitchy. LL, that's too funny. I had brunch and lots of, I'm going to get me a mimosa. I like the cranberry mimosa. So good. It's strong too. Wow. It gives you a little buzz. Now it's cleaning laundry day, and oh, good for you. And some errands. I took off work tomorrow, so I'm happy as can be. Okay, so you got the day off. Snowdrop, you leaving? It's good. Thank you for being here. Okay, where are we? Oh, yeah, I do too, TV. I like it looking I like it like this, you know? But they give you a headache, says RC 117. It's like, nope, I don't like it. All right, guys, listen. We got halfway through George the Giant Slayer. And what we're going to do is finish him tomorrow. Okay. I hope you lovely people enjoyed the live today. If you haven't seen it from the beginning, go back and check out the beginning. We were talking about protesters, and how it was the biggest protest ever in the history of our country. 7 million people across the country came out. It was very empowering to see, to say the least. Anybody got anything else before we close it out? And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope all is well. And you guys really enjoyed it. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I always hope that you enjoy it. In the replay game, don't forget to leave a comment. Her children was at home with the nanny. With the nanny. Yes, difficult to read. And if you scroll, you end up on another channel. No job, exactly. I hate that because when I go into those virtual lives of people, I have no interest in seeing, and then have to remove it from my history because I'm OCD like that. Debbie, Snowdrop, did it hurt someone's feelings or was it threatening Have a great day, Snowdrop. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Polo. Good to see you too, RC117. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. I'm glad. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, it's 12:30 for me p.m. So you're on Eastern, RC117. Mwah.